really congratulate Head Department of Management Studies and his team for choosing a very relevant theme, that's business management and data analytics. As Professor Javed Akhtar gave a very extensive speech on this, I'll be very brief pertaining to what, as a common person, I understand about it, and how important all these three parameters are: business, management, and data analytics. The department has played a very important role in our university, whether it's in academics, research, or pertaining to student activities. I remember as DSW, we used to have very vibrant and active students participating in DSW activities, whether the activities were at international level or national level, whether it was debating, whether it was any cultural, program. So I must say that the type of lot Department of Management Studies have in the form of their students are very active, very intelligent, and very dedicated. And I'm sure that the type of, the seminar that is being conducted today will definitely train them. And it's the need of the hour that we refer to such topics and we deliberate upon them and have our, speakers like Professor Javed Saab, Professor Khurshid Ali, and others who can really, change the mindset of our students. As already my earlier speaker said, that our society is changing, so are the business dynamics are changing. If we go back, it was all manual, type of statistics or manual type of learning or manual type of business affairs. Now, my son is sitting in Australia and people are working for him here in Srinagar. People are working for him in Vietnam. People are working for him in Korea, in China, in Bangalore. So the boundaries of business have, they have vanished. Business has no boundaries now because of what? Because of the the latest techniques of technology, which has given new vent to the business ventures. So definitely we have to prepare our students for that. And definitely the data analytics techniques have changed, new techniques have come up, and I'm sure I was going through the various themes which will be covered, very important themes. I was seeing some on the gender roles, some on the tourism, some on artificial intelligence, some of business management, like that. So I'm sure the type of sessions you will have will be very important, and I will definitely look forward to have the recommendations from this seminar which can be implemented.
See, the theme of the conference is recent advancement in business, in education, in management, is something where everyone can venture into. Whosoever wishes to speak can certainly contribute. Last night only Iqbal provided me the conference brochure. I could quickly glance through, not all, but some of those 200 abstract that he was able to present. They really made interesting readings, showed about the way things have been organized. So based on that and whatever little I have thought of, I'll share with you. The information technology or data sciences or big data analytics or artificial intelligence, all these things are something which are a future of education. We all, certainly some of us all, must have listened to the popular videos which are uploaded by Professor Michio Kaku. He is a 75-year-old American scientist. He is a physicist, in fact, theoretical physicist, a science commentator, and usually speaks on a science. But the beauty of his address is that he links science and technology with economy. And we all, as a student of management or students of commerce, we know, then whenever something is linked with the economy, definitely it is linked with industry, the firm, and then naturally education, and especially the management education. What Mikhail Kako spoke in one of his most recently uploaded videos was that in most of the, what he says was that the most important development which is going to happen would be in the field of artificial intelligence, in the field of data digitization or data revolution. All that we need will be available on a blink of our eye. I'm not saying click, I'm saying will be available on a blink of our eyes. Why would be available on a blink? Because everything that is available in the field of artificial intelligence, data science and whatnot will be fitted into the contact lens. And those lenses will be fitted into our eyes. The moment we blink, the information related to the kind of question that we have in our mind will be stored through them and will be communicated through all the possible means. For example, one is thinking of maybe one is sick, whatever ailment he or she is suffering from, those kind of feeling will run through those lenses. All the information which is available through RoboDoc, which he calls as robot doctors, will be compiled and the prescription will be ready. We all must have heard of the robo lawyers. The kind of legal problem that we are encountering, again through lenses by simply a blink, that will be conveyed, and then through this integration, the best possible legal aid available in the world with all possible cases will be available at most a competitive cost. So this is how things are going to change. These may seem to be the science fiction, but certainly these are not. Now let me relate it with the scientific or the technological advancement of big data analysis and artificial intelligence with the kind of subject on which the conference has been organized. For ages we have been talking about the objective of firm. We all know that we have been talking about the wealth maximization. Wealth maximization is certainly possible if continuously there have been profits using ethical, morally upright and legally correct means. If there has been continuously flow of profit using these means, certainly the wealth will be maximized. We further know that the profit is a function of revenue minus cost. So either we have to increase our revenue or we have to reduce our cost or a combination of two. We also know that the maximization of revenue is somehow by and large is uncontrollable because of the competitive market. But reduction in the cost certainly is. So what this data has been doing, what the scientific advancements have been doing, they are cutting down on costs by eliminating the middlemen. If you eliminate the middlemen, if you remove those hurdles, if you remove all these things, then you are sure to win. We can recall the companies such as Airbnb, Zomato, and I can name on and on and on what they all have done. Simply they have eliminated the middlemen, they have reduced the cost, and now they are the masters. Now, this use of this artificial intelligence in real life, they have really done wonders. The researchers indicate that the big data analytics apply computational techniques to visualize the large amount of data using visualization softwares that helps to clearly spot the patterns, trends, and anomalies. New insights about the data can be gained using data analytic tools, which also makes it easier for the businessman to analyze the real-time use of decision making, and business decisions are facilitated by data analytics, which analyzes the real-time trend, thereby reducing customer preferences, reading those preferences, offering customized products, and having a competitive edge. That is why he says that these things will be available at a blink away, not a click away. Real life, I have just read before you, like Uber or Amazon or Airbnb or many of the fintech companies. Now the lessons to be learned or are being learned, as I said about the cost, not in so distant past, all of us must have experienced the way check clearing used to take place. it used to take place at a cost of about 250 rupees per check of clearing. That cost now is less than just rupees 2. See the difference between 250 and 2. So who will have the competitive advantage? How will this be integrated into our education? That in a few minutes, or maybe about a minute or two, I'll be talking about. Before I do that, there is another side of a story, another side of caution. See, the laptop that we carry with us, cell phone that we have with us, tablet, that you call any device, will be reduced to merely a toy if it's not connected to the net, if it is not connected to the internet, because all these platforms require to be connected through the net only. Unfortunately, in a country like this or a place like this, where net ban is a norm, unfortunately, over the past 6-7 years, there have been 700 times wherein net ban was imposed. A site known as accessnow.org traced this data. It does not have the data about the duration for which net ban was imposed. But even if it is taken just for 1 hour, simply 1 hour, it cost you 442 million rupees. 442 million. Imagine when it is closed for a day, the figure runs into 10,000 crore. Merely we cannot measure it in terms of rupees and all, but by banning the internet, you are taking away the livelihood of hundreds and thousands of people. Imagine their flight. So one hand we are talking about digitization, one hand we are talking about this and that, and on the other hand, imagine the magnitude, imagine the frequency with which net ban is being imposed. So unless we are able to differentiate between the desired ban, between the required, not required frequency, and I can add so many things will not yield the desired result. We can talk about technology, we can talk about all these things, but the end result is what I have just spoken. You can imagine the magnitude.
The theme for the conference was chosen here for this, after due deliberation in the department, in view of changing paradigm of managerial education across the globe and post-pandemic challenges and a rapid transformation due to technological innovation and interventions. Today's conference, which is a culmination of 3 to 4 months of hard work by our faculty members, in which we have received about 200 research papers and articles, which will be presented both offline and online mode. And almost 250 to 300 participants have registered and who have paid the fees as well. And there are many scholars, teachers, policymakers who will be representing, and they are representing from the states like our own state, of course, then the J&K, then Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, UP, Rajasthan, MP, Orissa, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Sikkim, and many more who will be presenting their works during different technical sessions in online and offline mode. Besides, we have some even overseas online presenters representing Kenya, Oman, China, and some other countries. The presentation of these scholarly works shall be made in 15 technical sessions spread over 2 days. 9 sessions shall be conducted in offline mode and 6 sessions will be conducted in online mode in 4 seminar and conference halls of the university. We have also got a souvenir containing the abstracts of the conference papers printed, which will be released on this occasion as well. This conference is aimed at to provide platform for academicians, researchers, entrepreneurs, business leaders, policymakers, research scholars, and students and other stakeholders to share their experiences, new ideas, and their perspective on the range of issues in the domain of business management and data analytics. Such deliberations will help us to identify new frontiers of knowledge, market challenges, and new skill sets required by budding entrepreneurs and business leaders so as to promote all-inclusive growth, sustainable development, and self-reliant, equitable society. This is more significant in view of the post-pandemic challenges which have brought in a paradigm shift, the way knowledge is disseminated, mindset is created, attitudinal changes are brought, and skills are imbibed in the business education. In the realm of the fast-paced ICT technologies, data processing requirements, and socio-economic and environmental concerns, that has never been witnessed before in such a way. Besides, the conference shall also give flip and cope with the national initiatives like Startup India, Digital India, and at pedagogical level and at curriculum level shall also help us to embrace with the initiative like NEP 2020 at the national level. So we are trying to be in tune with that. There have been several recent advancements like data analytics, in which, with the aid of artificial intelligence and machine learning, businesses can analyze big data for insights and optimizations. Post-pandemic has forced businesses for remote work from home, thus leading to increased productivity, improved work-life balances, but throwing challenges of a different kind and order. Nowadays, firms are focusing more on sustainability through waste reduction, lower carbon emissions, renewable energy sources, thus paving the scope for new age business developments. Besides, digital transformation of automated processes through e-commerce, e-business, e-finance, e-portals has become the order of the day. Social media management, influencer marketing, content marketing, Internet of Things, IoT, cloud technology, video marketing, blogging, and various other digital marketing, which is now, I feel, the order of the day.